goodness, I just feel so dainty behind this giant singing bowl. My God. Ah. Hey, girl. Oh, baby. Doesn't this just sound so lovely? Hello, Sagittarius. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm going to be doing your weekly general reading. Now, I also do your weekly relationship reading, or love reading, rather, which I'll put a link to over here, should you want to check that out. But in any of my readings, I always ask for you to rely on your intuition, Sagittarius. That is because, put it in perspective, you know your situation better than I could, because I'm just a man reading some tarot cards, right? So take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it either way. Now, if you do find some cards that do resonate with you, let me know in the comments below what card called out to you the most that gives you your aha moment. Let me know which card and how it pertains to you in your life and your situation, because that's how I keep up with you guys, right? Now, also, if you do enjoy the readings that I do and you do enjoy my reading style, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot. And always I'm super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that for me. But yeah, for this reading though, we're going to be getting into the energies of you and you and what's going on with you, the energies that you're dealing with. And yeah, we're going to be pulling some clarifiers as I see necessary, but let's just jump into it. For your first row, we have the Two of Earth. So you're juggling a lot right now, Sagittarius, and with this Five of Earth coming in, I feel like it stresses dealing with both your work situation with this Two of Earth, which both Earth energy, by the way, is Pentacle energy. But then when you have the Lover's card as well coming in, this could be pertaining as well in terms of like some type of intimate relationship in your life. Or it could just be talking about like that's part of what it is that you're juggling in your life right now, is just like stress in terms of some type of big decision that you need to make. Now let's pull some clarifiers for this Two of Earth, because clarifiers can change this message entirely, right? So let's check this out. Two of Earth, we have Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords in the reverse, and then the Fool card in the reverse. So this is someone that's almost like getting paralyzed by and not making a decision because they have so many options. You're juggling a lot right now with this Two of Pentacles or Two of Earth, and with a bunch of options. So it's almost as if you're constantly weighing out, because you have so many paths presented in front of you that you could take, Sagittarius. It's almost like you don't want to make a decision on something, right? And it's interesting, right? So it's causing you stress, because it's like, I almost feel like a sense of urgency. Queen of Swords comes in when it's in the reverse. This is someone that's kind of doubting themselves a little bit. So it's almost like, because of these options, again, like maybe you're not making a decision on these options because it's like you are doubting yourself. This is similar in the sense of the Leo reading, but there's still like, I can't help but you're still juggling a lot. And then with this Fool card coming in and with the reverse, it's just like you don't want to, like it's almost like you're out of touch with your intuition. You know, that's something I'm feeling. So let's pull some clarifiers for the Five of Earth, because the Five of Earth talks about uncertain self-employment, and that's just like anxiety in like a nutshell right there. So the clarifiers that I pulled for this, I also feel pulling from the back as well. The clarifiers that I pulled for the Five of Earth, we have the King of Wands and then the Page of Cups. Now the King of Wands is in the reverse, but I'm going to be showing it to you upright, Sagittarius. This is letting me know of now this is going to be for a particular few Sagittariuses, I feel, but it's like this Page of Wands, this usually talks about new energy, but I can't help but feel with this King of Wands being in the reverse, I say this meant is Page of Cups, by the way. With this King of Wands being in the reverse though, I can't help but feel like there is some type of regret not pursuing something. And this Page of Cups could represent a person. I am going to talk about person just because the Lover's card is right next to that, the pile, right? But this could just be like you regretting not taking up on some type of opportunity that you felt passionate about. This is more so just you not honoring your emotions in something, right? And wishing you could go back. And I say that because we have the Six of Cups coming in, and that's like looking at the past, reminiscing at the past on something. So it's almost like just being like, oh dang, I wish I took this opportunity from the past, because now you're struggling on some level. I don't know if you're struggling emotionally or financially, right? If you're, because you didn't take up on some type of opportunity, and you didn't take up on that opportunity because of the Seven of Swords. Now the Seven of Swords is like an energy of someone that kind of, at the moment when they made the decision, knew that they were kind of sabotaging, right? It's almost like you kind of knew, like, by making this choice that you had in your life of not doing something, you knew you're going to have a Tower moment. So this is almost like not a surprise for you, I feel. So let's pull some clarifiers for the Lovers card for you, which is number 6, Sagittarius. So write that down for numerology. Let's pull some clarifiers for that and see what's going on. We have the 8 of Cups, the Temperance card, the Hanged Man, and I did pull the Justice card. All right, so some of you guys could be dealing with the Libra. I usually don't say that, Sagittarius, but in your love reading, it was very reflective of dealing with like a Libra sign as well. But also with this Justice card, I saw it before I started shuffling, and I kind of sensed that it was going to be pulled, but I stopped myself. Now that it's coming in again and it's paired with the Lovers card, you could actually be dealing with like a Libra individual. But when it comes to this connection, I don't know if you were forced to walk away. Someone had to walk away from this type of connection, or someone had to walk away from some type of opportunity. Maybe this is dealing with like that pile from before, like that you're regretting about. But now you have like the Hanged Man, where it's like you had to have a forced perspective, so maybe you had to walk away for whatever reason. And now at this point, you have to have patience when it comes to either this connection or this opportunity, and either trust that there's going to be another opportunity coming your way, or karma is going to look favor upon you, sort of thing, and that kind of dynamic, right? So let's look at your second row. Your second row is the 6 of Swords, the Death card, and then the Ace of Wands. Now let's look at this. Clarifiers already came out for your 6 of Swords. So right off the bat though, with these two cards next to each other, you're not wanting to have like some type of closure of a cycle, and I feel like it's kind of reminiscent of the last pile. Ace of Wands is letting me know though, when it's right next to everything, that you're in control of this. Now let's look at the 6 of Swords. The clarifiers I pulled was the Chariot card, the Ace of Cups, and then the 9 of Pentacles. So going on with that theme of where it's like you ultimately do have control of like this experience, it's gonna have to take a drastic measure, I feel, right? 9 of Pentacles lets me know that, again, like you're in control of like how things, like, I don't want to say, yeah, like you're in control, like you're the one that's going to have like the final say, kind of, but it's only like the final say should you like go in there with like racing, right? Coming in on that Chariot, like very forward emotion. You can't really like be dilly-dallying anymore, right? You don't, like, time is of the essence, sort of thing. That's kind of something that I was hinting at from before at the beginning when it comes to this Ace of Cups. So this is really like one of those things of like, if you truly want to be in control of some type of situation and bring something back into your life, you have to own that Chariot and Ace of Cups energy together, I feel. Let's look at this Death card and get some clarification on that, because this is the right under your Tower pile. So let's see what's going on here. 4 cards came out. So the Wheel card comes in, so definitely paired with the Empress card as well. This is powerful. So like this is like you grew a lot from some type of detachment or something happening in your life that kind of forced you to move on from things, or forced you to be by yourself, almost, dare I say. I feel like you had to be by yourself for a while, because it's like, it's through you being by yourself, there was some like reignited passion in your life, some type of happiness that you found through being by yourself, through being forced to, right? I don't think you initially wanted to like be by yourself or be with these struggles. And keep in mind, again, this could be talking about like work situation as well. I'm just speaking in terms of a narrative of a person, just because it's like, it just seems so spelled out in that way. But let's look at the clarifiers of the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands clarifiers that I pulled for you was the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Now, again, if this is talking about a person, Sagittarius, this is, I feel like, your biggest fear in terms of like them having like another person, them finding a new interest. Now, with this 10 of Cups, Swords, and this Queen of Cups energy, this is someone of where it's just like, you choose to be by yourself because you just convince yourself that other people are just not good, or you convince people they're just going to hurt you in some type of way, right? You convince yourself that everyone's like a liar, everyone's like a cheater, or what have you, and that makes you okay with letting go of an energy because you just convince yourself of a narrative, right? You run away from your happiness rather than running towards it because you just would rather, you know, fight that off, even though deep down you want to be that Knight of Cups, right? You're avoiding like this new youthful energy. You're avoiding this new opportunity in your life because you're just so afraid of spreading your wings and flying, Sagittarius. It's been this constant cycle going on for you for a while, Sagittarius, huh? And you just keep on trying to run away from it, but let's get into your last row. Your last row, you have, this is again what it is you need to be working on for this week. Two of Wands with the Knave of Cups. Do not feel like do not make yourself an outsider when you don't need to be. Eight of Discs. Again, like, this is like an energy of someone convincing themselves that you telling yourself that no one understands you, so you might as well just be by yourself. That's not the case at all. You're not that hard to understand, Sagittarius. This is what the spread's telling me, is like, you're not that hard to understand, or at the very least, you're not that unique in the sense that don't convince yourself that there isn't no one in the world that can relate to you, because there absolutely is. It's just a matter of you deciding if you want to open up to those people or not, right? But as the reading that I have for you, Sagittarius, thank you again for allowing me the opportunity to do this reading for you. Hopefully it was helpful to you on some level. Again, if it was, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe, but I love you so much. Bye.